Hey, great to have you here. So today we're going to cover the Until Dawn full trailer that just came out. I did a trailer reaction the other day for the teaser trailer. It wound up getting claimed, so we're going to do something a little bit different today and just talk about the trailer and discuss it and give some screenshots along the way. So as far as the general plot goes, it seems to be about a group of 5 characters, which is a Dark Pictures anthology size, so fitting there, looking for the main character's sister. So very similar opening plot to the Friday the 13th remake with looking for the sister of the main character. They wind up going to a house that has a list of check-in names, and the sister's name is one of the names on the list. They also wind up finding a bunch of missing persons posters and realize something isn't right here. They each wind up getting brutally murdered that night and manage to come to the realization they are stuck in a time loop. We do see someone in Josh's mask from the game here, so it'd be cool to see if that was actually Josh from the game. They then wake up to starting the night over, and they are killed in a different way by a different person or creature. The vibe here definitely gives off some Cabin in the Woods meets Happy Death Day. It seems to more similarly follow the plot of like a Dead by Daylight game as opposed to something like Until Dawn. After reviewing the guest list a little bit further, they have the realization of, hey, there's only been 13 days that people have signed in for, so they figure out that, hey, after 13 days, this becomes permanent, so they only have that amount of time to survive until dawn to ultimately escape from the time loop and live after that. I'm curious to see how that concept's going to work if only, let's say, 1 or 2 people live. Does that count as exiting the time loop and those people live and the others wind up dying? Not sure how that plays out when it comes to the 5 specific characters and how living until dawn is required amongst the entire group. We do get what looks to be Wendigos here in the trailer. Maybe there's more time into the game than they're letting on. It'd be fun to end the movie with seeing someone like Sam or Mike or Josh, or even having those actors make cameos. This one scene in the trailer definitely looks like the parts from the game where you have the don't move sections where you just pretty much set the controller down so nothing would trigger. After seeing the full trailer, I'm hoping this is actually something that's pretty scary and not something like Tarot that was a little bit rough, because there's definitely scenes in the trailer where the acting wasn't the strongest in my opinion, especially from the one guy in the trailer. There's parts where he's like, oh, so the night's just gonna repeat itself, or if we want to survive, we have to make it until dawn. So it just feels very schlocky as far as some of the dialogue goes, and very much they're telling you things as opposed to just showing you things, which I get can make sense in some areas because you have a group of people and they're trying to figure things out together. So some of that makes sense. It just feels like some of the delivery feels a little phony in my opinion, not very interesting to watch. I did see some people online mention, why repeat the game when you can make something new? Who would watch the same exact thing when you have the game? But honestly, I think a lot of people would. The game had some really great twists for new fans, and for old fans, they replayed the game so many times, I think they'd be happy to watch this thing in theaters. Plus, beyond that, you wouldn't really know who lives or dies based off playing the game. It varied in that experience. You could even include an extra twist here or there that wasn't included in the game. But either way, I guess we won't get the classic, it's just a prank hand on the big screen.
It was just a prank hand.
Either way, hopefully it'll be good. It's a fun concept that'll ultimately come down to execution. I'm curious on if it's going to be rated R or PG-13. Generally, my rule growing up was with horror movies and comedies, if it was rated PG-13, chances are it would be dull and tamed and not as enjoyable of a watch. And if it was rated R, chances are it would meet expectations. So we'll have to see where the rating lands there. What were your thoughts overall? Are you more or less excited for having seen the trailer or having seen some of the screenshots I've shown here in the discussion and just some of the thoughts I shared personally? Let me know all things Until Dawn down in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to talk to you again soon.